my name is Senebay Ayan, and today I would like to present my pregraduational internship. So I complete my internship at Kazakh Telecom. I worked as a data scientist, as I worked at last semester. I worked with data sets and performed data analysis using SQL. So during this internship, I mainly worked with app the Beaver and worked with PostgreSQL databases. I used the Beaver to write SQL queries and Excel to visualize the results. These tools helped me efficiently analyze large datasets. I used the Beaver. In the Beaver there is PostgreSQL and also worked with Excel. At the beginning I connected to the many databases, and the main that give me the most experience are database with vacancies, and the second dataset is with donors. With these two big datasets, I gained a lot of experience. I connected to the database and explored the available schemas and tables. I tried to understand how the data is structured and what kind of information I can work with. I leave there what tables there are, what type of information, like what type of data there is, like integer or var or something else. So here you can see examples of raw data that I worked with. At this stage the data is not processed yet, so the main goal was just to understand and see what is it and what type of data there is. Next, I explored all available tables and identified the most important ones. I selected the datasets that contain useful information for analysis, such as user data and donation records. So here we know the tables. Here we know what we can do with what we should work, and something like this. So okay. After that, I analyzed the structure of tables. I focused on key fields like region, date, and status because they're essential for further analysis. So before starting analysis, I made sure the data is clean and reliable. So I checked for missing values, verified consistency, and filtered only valid and confirmed records. So I mean, when I come into this new database, there is a lot of tables, and in many of these tables there is or not information. There is no information, or information is very small. So that's it. Then I moved to donor behavior analysis. So I looked at which regions have the highest number of donors, identified the most active users, and compared one-time and repeated donors. So it turned out that the most donors are concentrated in large cities like Moscow, St. Petersburg, and in Ukraine it's Kiev, and repeat donors are much more active. Like there is, you can see repeat donors. So next, I analyzed donation trends over time. So I found that there was a clear growth during 2022 and then a gradual decline in 2023. How we can see by this graph, by these lines, there is a big this going up in 2022 and going down. So I also compared planet and actual donations. Interestingly, actual donations were consistently higher than planet. That's very good, which shows strong user engagement. So yes, as you can see, planet counts in the blue line and the actual count in the orange line. So after that, I analyzed what affects user activity. For example, I looked at the bonus system and found that the users who use bonus are significantly more active. I also analyzed acquisitions channels. While social media VK brings the largest number of users, social media Telegram users actually show higher engagement. So in addition, I worked with job market data. So Ashash project, Ashash database, Ashash. I analyzed salary ranges, regions, employers, and the required skills for data analysts. The results show that the SQL, Python, and analytical thinking are most in-demand skills. Analytical thinking, Python, SQL, and after this going communication, documentation, pandas, MS SQL, and something like this. So, conclusion. This internship gave me a valuable practical experience. I worked with real data, performed SQL analysis, and learned how to extract meaningful insights. I also improved my communication skills by explaining analytical results. Like I do one job, like mentor gives me one thing to do, and I show this to my other colleagues. I ask them how to do it and something like this. And also I develop my interpersonal skills while organizing my work process. So in conclusion, this internship gave me a very big experience and helped me apply theoretical knowledge in practice and grow as a good data analyst. So that's all with my report about my internship in Kazakh Telecom. Thank you for your attention.